Hey guys, it's me, jacobcullip here, back again for another Premier League predictions video. And this week is match day 11 in the Premier League. And yeah, let's get into the predictions from last week before we get into these ones. So let's have a look at my predictions I did, just in case you didn't know and didn't watch last week's video. But first game was Palace Newcastle. I said Palace were going to win 2-1. It ended up 2-0 to Newcastle. Got that one wrong. Brighton Liverpool, I said 3-1 Liverpool. Ended up 1-1. Man City Burnley, I said Man City were going to win 5-0. Bang on. Man City won 5-0. Everton versus Leeds, I said a 2-1 win to Everton. It was actually a 1-0 win to Leeds, surprisingly. And then the other game that Saturday was West Brom and Sheffield United. I said Sheffield United were going to win 1-0. It was actually West Brom that won 1-0. And then in the Sunday games, first game, Southampton versus Manchester United. I said it was going to be a 2-1 win to Man United. I got Man United to win right. It just ended up 3-2. Grinded that one out. Chelsea versus Spurs, I said it was going to be a 2-2 draw. I got a draw right, but it didn't end up 2-2. It ended up 0-0. Arsenal and Wolves, I said 1-1. It was a 2-1 win to Wolves. I was close on that one, but Wolves done really well on the day. And obviously the horrific injury of Raul Jimenez. Leicester and Fulham, I got this one wrong. I said it was going to be 3-0 to Leicester, and it ended up 2-1 to Fulham. Surprising that. The last game of that match week was West Ham versus Aston Villa. I said 2-1 to West Ham, and it ended up 2-1 to West Ham. Only just. Yeah, so let's get into the games for this week after I've just done all that. Last week's games and predictions. But yeah, there has been a game cancelled this week. That would have been the Newcastle and Aston Villa game. So yeah, that's got cancelled. So who knows when that's going to be. But the first game tomorrow at 12:30 Saturday is Burnley versus Everton. Burnley, as I said, lost 5-0 last time out to Manchester City at the Etihad, and they've only won one game this season, so it's not going well for them at the moment, despite getting the win against Crystal Palace. Everton just lost to Leeds at Goodison Park, so coming off a defeat, but I think Everton will get back to winning ways against Burnley at Turf Moor, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 Everton win. The next game after that is Manchester City versus Fulham. Man City winning 5-0 last time out. Fulham also winning as well, so both teams coming off last week off a win. But I think Man City are going to start picking up a run of form now, and I think they're going to win by 3-0. Next game after that is the 5:30 kickoff. It's West Ham versus my boys Manchester United. Yeah, so West Ham, I should say, came off a, you could say, lucky 2-1 win against Aston Villa last week on Monday, and then Man United come off a 3-2 win against Southampton, but also losing against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League on Wednesday. This week's gone so quick, but yeah, so it's a bit of half and half with us at the moment. West Ham in superb form in the league. I think they've won their last 3 games, and we've won our last 3 games. I think if we win, it'll be 4 wins in a row. But I think we'll win only just, and I've gone for a narrow 1-0 win. Obviously, Rashford didn't train. Odegaard and Solskjaer confirmed, and who knows what's going to happen with Edison Cavani. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 win, only just. Final game on Saturday is Chelsea versus Leeds. Both teams doing well at the moment. Leeds, as I said, come off a 1-0 win at Goodison Park last week. Chelsea are doing really well at the moment. They won midweek in the Champions League. Giroud scoring 4 goals. Brilliant. He loves facing... he loves the Champions League, I should say. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but Giroud could come in. He's in fine form, but I don't think he'll start this game. I think Lampard will go with the same squad he's been going with in the league, and when they're focusing on the Champions League. But I think this is going to be another draw for Chelsea, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next game will be West Bromwich Albion versus Crystal Palace. West Brom came off a 1-0 win against Sheffield United last time. Crystal Palace, they lost 2-0 to Newcastle, so they're not in fabulous form at the moment, and obviously they don't have Wilfried Zaha. I probably should have thought about that before that prediction last week. Who knows if Wilfried Zaha will be back this week? I think he should be after he tested positive for coronavirus. But in this game, I'm going to go for another draw, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Sheffield United versus Leicester. Both teams came off defeats last time out. Very surprising that Leicester lost to Fulham, but Fulham have been playing well recently, just not getting the results. They finally scored a penalty, at least. But this time out, I think Leicester are going to condemn Sheffield United to another defeat, and Chris Wilder won't be happy with this prediction. Next game will be the North London derby, Spurs versus Arsenal. Arsenal not doing very well at the moment, currently 14th in the table, contrasting with Spurs. They are currently top of the table, and if they win, they'll go 11 points above Arsenal, and that's what I'm going to predict. I'm going to predict a 2-0 win to Spurs, but I won't be surprised if Arsenal do something in this game, get a draw, or even possibly win. Last game on Sunday is the champions Liverpool versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. As I said, Wolves came off a 2-1 win last time away at the Emirates. Liverpool came off a draw last time. Was unlucky. I still don't think that was a penalty, but it's kind of funny at the same time being a Man United fan. But I can't complain. I can't do anything at the moment because they're champions and we haven't been champions for 7 years. Anyway, I digress. But I think I've seen a lot of predictions Wolves are going to win this game, but I just have a feeling Liverpool, it's Anfield and they have fans back, albeit 2,000 fans. But I think Liverpool, like last time at Anfield last season, they'll win 1-0. And they'll continue and still be there in the title running. There was a picture I saw earlier of Virgil van Dijk coming back, so he could be back sooner than expected, but who knows? It's a very bad injury. Last game of the match week 11 that does not make any sense, but anyway, Brighton versus Southampton. Brighton coming off a very positive and quite lucky 1-1 draw against the champions Liverpool. Southampton quite unlucky to lose to my boys Manchester United. They were 2-0 up and they lost 3-2. But I think Southampton will get over the line in this game. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory to Brighton. But as I said, with Arsenal, I won't be surprised if Brighton could get something out of this. But they've only won one game in 2020. And funnily enough, that was against Arsenal. So what do you guys think of my predictions? If you disagree with them, please comment. If you agree with them, please comment saying you agree with them. And why don't you put yours down in the comments? And remember guys, you need to be yourself, you can't be no one else. And I've got a new video that will be coming out tomorrow of the highlights of my FIFA streams. If you guys haven't seen the first highlights of that, it'll be on my channel, and you'll see my new one tomorrow. I'm rather excited to show that. And remember guys, you need to be yourself, you can't be no one else. I've been Jacob Cullip, and yeah guys, peace.